Time now, it is 12 noon on this Saturday afternoon on August 16th, 2014 on a Saturday afternoon. Time now for the What Happened to Your PJ Wiggins, the afternoon report, the noontime report. Saturday afternoon, August 16th, 2014. Good afternoon, everybody. Our current conditions at 12 noon here in Norton, Massachusetts. 76 degrees at temperature, a few clouds, humidity 47%, wind speed southwest about 10 miles per hour, barometer 98 inches, drooping about 54 degrees. Fifth wave, 10 miles, heated X of 78 degrees. Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope, and it shows some spotty rain showers in north central Maine and stretching in the western portions of New Brunswick and stretching up into Quebec, extreme northern and northwest Vermont around Burlington, Vermont, and up into upstate New York, and then stretching down southern Quebec from Montreal down for Ontario, around Ottawa, down for Ontario, down for north central Michigan and the north central portions of Wisconsin, and up into northeastern Minnesota around the little fair. And we're seeing some spotty rain showers around the eastern portions of Ontario and the west central portions of Quebec. Here, a lot of rain showers in southwestern portions of Prince Edward Island and the eastern portions of Nova Scotia. And we're seeing some spotty rain showers off the New Jersey and Delaware coastlines. Here, some spotty rain showers in south central North Carolina and the northeastern South Carolina. A lot of rain showers and clouds off the southern Georgia and South Carolina coastlines and off the east coast of Florida around the Bahamas with some storms possible. Here in some showers and some storms around the 75 quarter from Sarasota and from us for Tampa and up to Ocala and Orlando and stretching out to the Florida Gulf Coast. And some spotty rain showers and storms on the Louisiana Gulf Coast and down to the southeastern Texas here. Around Beaumont, a lot of rain showers in west central portions of Texas stretching out central Oklahoma here. And a lot of rain showers and storms from western Illinois stretching into western Kentucky down to east central Missouri around St. Louis and out to south central portions of Missouri and down to southern portions of Iowa and northern portions of Missouri, and a line of rain showers around central Indiana air. And take a look at a St. Louis radar here, and it shows some periodic bands of light rain around the St. Louis area. So it's going to be a rainy Saturday in St. Louis here. And take a look at the Indianapolis radar. It shows some spotty rain showers around the eastern suburbs of Indianapolis and some yellow-orange bands of rain, which is showers and thunderstorms around the southern portions of Campion, Mooresville, and south of Indianapolis there, Indiana here. And a lot of showers and storms from central portions of North Dakota, stretching it out for southern Saskatchewan, Alberta, down for British Columbia, down for northwestern Montana, north central Idaho, down to northeastern West Washington State, south central, east central portions of Montana here. Big Timber, Montana. Good evening, 67 degrees. Good morning, good afternoon with broken clouds here. Okay, take a look at our satellite loop here, and it shows line of clouds from northern New England and Atlantic Canada, stretching it down to northern Great Lakes and then stretching all the way out to Canada, down for Dakotas, and stretching to Montana and north central Idaho, down for northern Washington State here. And a line of clouds from southern Minnesota down to Iowa, stretching Illinois and Indiana, down for Missouri, down for northwestern Arkansas, northern Oklahoma, and western Texas, and in eastern Mexico and north central Mexico here. And a spotty clouds from the Carolinas out to sea here. And a line of clouds around the west central Florida coastline around Tampa here. Okay, take a look at our map situation here. Station front from southern Alberta, stretching down to Montana, and cold front from North Dakota down from northern Minnesota, and station front up in Ontario. And a cold front from Wyoming, stretching to Nebraska down for Kansas, warm front from the Iowa Missouri border down for Illinois, and a station front from Kentucky, Tennessee, stretching down to Georgia and down to Carolina. There's a warm front from northeast to tip of North Carolina, not to sea. Followed from the Carolinas down for Georgia, and a followed from Quebec, stretching it down for northern Maine and not to sea here. And another followed from central Oklahoma down for Texas, and a followed from western Texas and down for Mexico, and a followed down for Baja California, Mexico, and a followed from eastern Utah and down for Arizona, and a followed from southern tip of Oregon and down for California coastline, and followed down for south central British Columbia down for central Washington, Oregon there. High pressure in Manitoba, Yellowstone Valley, off the Oregon coastline, and southwestern California and eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, while we have some low pressure in southern Utah, Gulf of California, and western Oklahoma, and Lake Superior, and western Quebec, and eastern North Carolina here. 71 degrees that temperature right now. Boston at 73 out in New York City and Detroit, 66 out in Pittsburgh, 76 out in Washington, D.C., 70 in Atlanta, 86 in Miami and Brownsville, Texas, 84 in Dallas, Texas, 73 in Kansas City, 74 in Omaha, Nebraska, 72 in Chicago, 73 in Detroit, 70 out in Minneapolis, at 61 in Great Falls, Montana, and Seattle, and at 61 out in San Francisco, 68 in Los Angeles, 82 in Las Vegas, 69 in Salt Lake City, and in Denver, 68 in Albuquerque, and 89 in Phoenix, and 82 in Las Vegas here. Current conditions around the region here, we have a temperature of 74 degrees at temperature now. Here in Boston, it is 71 in Fitchburg and Bedford, 72 in Haverhill, 73 in Beverly, 69 in Gloucester, 67 in Sturbridge, 66 in Worcester, 70 in Webster, it's 71 in Norwood, a pair of 73s in Taunton, New Bedford, and in Falmouth, 72 in Plymouth and Marshfield and Provincetown, 74 in Chatham, 68 in Cape Cod Bay, 72 in Martha's Vineyard, 71 in Nantucket, 73 in Balkan, 74 in Westerly, 72 in Providence, 70 in Smithfield, 70 in Springfield, at 65 in Amherst, 67 in Greenfield, it's 63 in Pittsfield, 68 in North Adams, at 70 out in Albany, New York, at 67 in Bennington, 64 in Brattleboro, 68 in Keene, New Hampshire, 66 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, 71 in Concord, New Hampshire, 69 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 73 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 72 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 71 in Winslow, 71 in Hartford, 72 in Meriden, 68 in Waterbury, 68 in Danbury, 70 in New Haven, 71 in Bridgeport, 69 in Long Island Sound, it's 73 out in Montauk, 72 in Islip, and 73 in New York City. Here. Okay, let's take a look at public discussion around on the country. It shows persistent rain will fall over the parts of the middle of Mississippi Valley into the western Ohio Valley. A persistent boundary over parts of the middle of Mississippi Valley into the Ohio Valley will trigger showers and thunderstorms that will be area spots Sunday. In addition, showers and thunderstorms will move into the Tennessee Valley on Sunday and front over the upper Mississippi Valley by Saturday. Will move eastward to the northeast coast and southward in the Ohio Valley by Sunday evening, and showers and thunderstorms develop along and head of the front over the Great Lakes on Saturday, and farther east light to moderate rain will develop over parts of the northern New England on Saturday night. The rain will light rain will develop over the New England and extend westward to parts of the Ohio Valley on Sunday morning, moving off the northeast coast by Sunday evening. Meanwhile, upper level energy over the northern Rockies will move eastward to the northern plains by Sunday evening, and showers and thunderstorms will develop over the parts of the northern High Plains. Into the northern plains on Saturday, the showers and thunderstorms will produce moderate rain over the northern plains by Sunday evening and elsewhere. Upper level impulses moving on eastward along the Gulf Coast to trigger showers and thunderstorms over the parts of the central Gulf Coast to the parts of the Florida by Sunday morning. Additionally, solar moisture and drilling heat will produce showers and thunderstorms over parts of the southwest Southern Rockies and the Southern High Plains during the late afternoon and evening on Saturday and Sunday. Here. And our forecast discussion here in New England here. Warmer air effects in the southern New England today ahead of a frontal system. Low pressure moves in the northern New England tonight, and it's a tentative warm front will bring around the scattered showers and to the area, and an associated cold front then sweeps across the region during the morning and early afternoon. Another round of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. And high pressure arrives Monday with dry but cool conditions, and then settle weather bring to the return Tuesday and Wednesday with the next week may stay south of the New England there. And near term update, 10 a.m. update, manual minor updates to the forecast this morning, and the account of the latest trends. Overall, mostly sunny skies. While temperatures will rebound fairly quickly into the mid 60s to low 70s with lower temperatures where cloud cover is a bit more widespread here. And take a look at our Atlantic advisory for what's going on in tropics here. Early morning visible satellite images indicate that shower activity associated with an area of low pressure center between the west coast of Africa and Cape Verde Islands has become disorganized. Although the potential for a tropical cyclone formation has diminished considerably, the low could still produce a few squalls over Cape Verde Islands today as it drifts west-northwestward. Formation chance for 4 hours, low 20%, and formation chance for 5 days, low about 20% here. In Eastern Pacific, the latest on Karina here. It is 45 miles per hour with a center location 18.3 to the north, 124.1 in the west, and wind was about 10 miles per hour. Karina expect to last many more days as location 18.3 to the north, 124.1 in the west. About 97 millibar, 1560 kilometers west-southwest of the southern tip of Baja California, Mexican same winds, 45 miles per hour, 75 kilometers an hour. Present movement west at 270 degrees at 10 miles per hour, 17 kilometers an hour. Minimum central pressure 1,002 millibars at 29.59 inches. There are no coastal watches or warnings in effect. At 8 a.m. Pacific time, 15 on UTC, the center of tropical storm Karina was located near latitude 18.3 to the north, longitude 124.1 in the west, and Karina is moving toward the west near 10 miles per 17 kilometers an hour, and this motion is expected to continue today with a gradual trend to the west-southwest on Sunday. Maximum same winds remain near 45 miles per 75 kilometers an hour with it. Higher gusts to north are going to change in rate for the forecast during the next 48 hours. Tropical storm force winds extended outward with 70 miles per 1 to 10 kilometers from the center. The estimated minimum central pressure is 1,002 millibars at 29.59 inches here. An area of low pressure located about 1075 miles east-southeast of Hilo, Hawaii continues to produce showers and thunderstorms, and environmental conditions may support during this development in the area during the next 2 days. Formation chance for 48 hours. High 6% with no tropical Cyclones are expected for late Sunday night there. And let us take a look at our warmer temperatures. Today will be a good beach day today here at 65 degrees. The water temperature 1 to 2 feet seas from Salisbury down for Plymouth. 1 to 2 feet also from Muscogee, Rhode Island down for New Bedford, Rhode Island, and also in Aquinicut and Edgartown and Nantucket too. The outer Cape Islands from Provincetown down to Chatham to Westfield Rip Currents low, so 65 degrees from Salisbury down for Plymouth, 68 degrees from Provincetown to Chatham, 67 degrees from the Moss Vineyard and Tucket Island, 66 in eastern Nantucket, and 68 degrees Block on Rhode Island Sound, 67 degrees from Newport to Little Compton and down for Horse Neck, Dartmouth, and Bedford here. Okay, let's take a look at our outside weather window, and it shows a beautiful day in store today here. Beautiful sunshine, good temperatures, a perfect day for any outdoor activities here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. For today, we are gonna see some most of the sun skies this afternoon high near 80 degrees in southwest with about 10 miles per hour. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. Most of the skies got low 64 degrees in southwest with about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Precipitation 20%. Sunday, scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly before 5 p.m. But the sun sky down near 80 degrees in southwest with about 5 to 9 miles per hour. Precipitation 40%. New rain from amounts of less than 10 minutes. Check some amounts possible thunderstorms. Saturday night, most of the sky low 6 degrees in northwest with about 5 miles per hour. Monday, sun sky down near 89 degrees in west with about 6 miles per hour. Monday night, podcast got low 58 degrees. Tuesday, most of the sun sky down near 79 degrees. Tuesday night, most of the sky got low 58 degrees. Wednesday, most of the sun sky down near 79 degrees. Wednesday night, podcast got low 59 degrees. Thursday, most of the sun sky down near 80 degrees. Thursday night, podcast got low 61 degrees. And for Friday, most of the sun sky down near 79 degrees. Predators, what a phrase of the day here. A pleasant afternoon in store. Peter Channel News time 12:11 here, and it is time now for a little traffic report here on this Saturday afternoon here. And it is me showing Route 3 on the southbound side, so from the split all the way down to 228 in Rockland here, and Route 3 north slow from Hanover all the way down Derby Street in Hingham. Southeast Expressway slow on both ends. Southbound side from Boston all the way down to Dorchester, and a little slow from Milton down to the split. Expressway on the northbound side slow from Quincy all the way down to downtown Boston here, and also on the Tiverton Tunnel on the northbound side, and traveling into Route 1 north near the JFK Library exit here, and 120 on the northbound side slow from Route 3 in Burlington all the way down for Wakefield here. 90 north little slow from Train Stoneham all the way down in 128 in Reading here, and we got 393, 95 along 5 from 120 to the New Hampshire border, except for the little slow spots on 93 northbound slow from 195 Andover down for Methuen, and it's slow from 230 to Methuen all the way down for Salem, New Hampshire due to some road construction in Windham, New Hampshire. Long-term road construction on 93 north at Pelham Road, exit 2 reported by DOT. And 495 northbound slow from Hayville down for Amesbury, and 95 north little slow from Newburyport all the way down to 26 in Salisbury, and 95 north little slow from New Hampshire from Seabrook down for Portsmouth here, and 95 and 24 mile from 120 to the Rhode Island border here, and 495 mile slow around the low stretch and Wilton stretches of 495 little slow, doing an incident on the low connector on the ramp from 495. Trial stops max down and 495 stops slow from Westford to Route 2 in Littleton, and it's also slow from Bolton all the way down to 290 in Marlborough, and Mass Pike on the eastbound side slow from 84 in Sturbridge all the way down to Charlton West area, doing an accident on Mass Pike on the eastbound side after you pass 84 in Sturbridge here, and Mass Pike westbound side slow from Grafton all the way down for Sturbridge, and Mass Pike slow eastbound from Grafton down to Westbury and Mass Pike on the westbound side interchange 12 in Freeman, an accident on Route Mass Pike and Freeman near Route 9, so it's slow from Freeman all the way down Westbury. And Route 3 on the southbound side slow from Kingston and the Plymouth stretches here. And Route 3 on the southbound side slow from 3 in Plymouth all the way down to Sagamore Bridge. It's backed up on both ends. And it's a little slow around Sagamore to Sandwich due to an accident on Route 6 on the westbound side between Sandwich and Sagamore, so it's backed up from Sandwich all the way down to the Sagamore Bridge, and 25 on the eastbound side slow from Wareham down to Rogers Bay, and 28 southbound slow on the Bourne Bridge and Route 6 bypass on the westbound side slow. You put the Bourne Watery and Route 6 East a little slow on the Cape Cod Canal here. And Route 6 eastbound side is a little slow around the Dennis stretch here. And Rhode Island highways are more on fine. Route 4 and south run extra North Kingstown a little slow. And Newport Bridge to the eastbound side a little slow. Peter Channel News time 12:15. Time now for the Peter Channel News midday report on this August 16, 2014. Peter J. Wiggins, and here's what's happening. Top story at noon is in Ferguson, Missouri, where federal police shuttered in Ferguson early Saturday as looters again robbed neighborhood businesses while law enforcement officers who returned to streets barricaded technical files vehicles looked on but watching. Senator Ted Cruz has taken out a strong position in events that Texas Governor Rick Perry blessed in his prosecution as politically motivated. Mosul Dam on the Tigris River north of Mosul in northern Iraq in 2007. Islamabad, Pakistan. Tariq al-Isaf Chief Imran Khan Saturday congratulated the participants in a Azadi march, saying that the first wicket has been blown away. State Trustees One Real Estate Band Director here, Jonathan Waters. The death of a man who arrived in Britain in a shipping container is being treated as homicide, police have said. He was one of 35 stowaways were discovered at Tilbury Docks this morning in the P&O vessel from Zeebrugge, Belgium. In Berlin, Germany's foreign intelligence agency BND eavesdropped on calls made by U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and his predecessor Hillary Clinton. German media Der Spiegel and Süddeutsche Zeitung reported it. In Washington, U.S. direct ties may have been improved as a result of Nuri al-Malika's resignation as Prime Minister, experts say. The couple charged with the kidnapping of two Amish sisters this week have planned more abductions and used coercion to get the girls in a car, authorities said on Saturday. In Atlanta, Montana, Democrats are choosing who will replace U.S. Senator John Walsh as their candidate in the Senate race against Representative Republican Steve Daines. Incumbent U.S. Senator...
A vast virus database has been updated.
Incumbent U.S. Senator Brian Schatz won a tense Democratic primary election in Hawaii, proving that he is no longer just a senator who reported to state he is the confidence of Hawaii voters. Business Sentiment Authority and Engine Europe, Germany, as Europe's largest economy, deals with a reduced trade in Russia as an index of Russian equities has dropped 6% on a year so far. Homecoming Hemp Rebirth spotted in Kentucky research process in this August 1st, 2014 photo of Trinidad Brandon University Agriculture Gene Soul hemp seeds taken from a plant in the school's research farm in Murray, Kentucky. Brazil's Catril and Stafford families have been appealed directly to Chiquita shareholders of the choose for $1.25 billion takeover after the U.S. Benetton company proposed merger with Allen Fabs. Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick offers sage advice to protest and market basket work, which of course is promptly rejected. U.S. monitors new net neutrality regulation should categorize internet source provided like community services, avoiding them from slowing web users accessing and content in the network, and New York Times publishing journal. The move is at odds with incision by some of the tech companies, most notably Google, to keep data out of China due to the censorship of privacy concerns. UFC female bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey is looking to secure a main event role for her next title defense wrestling appearance on UFC tonight. Recently discussed the timetable return to the octagon. Bosses at an Austrian radio station and banned kiss music from the airways as a protest against comments bassist Gene Simmons made recently about people battling depression awake to Robin Williams' death on Monday. There were a lot of soaking of wet celebrities in Hollywood this week, but it was all for a good cause. The aspect of challenge to the month-long campaign to raise money and awareness for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, as Oprah, Kerry Washington, and cast the voice among celebs taking part in the challenge and took it twice. In sports, the Brooklyn, Michigan, 23-time champion of the Cup, known for his fierce intensity and focus, remains overcome with grief and unable to mentally focus on race and falling his role in the death of driver Kevin Ward Jr. The Astros lost 3-1 in a homer to the Twins on Wednesday and dropped 3 of the last 4 games overall. Houston has scored 1 win and 3 in 28 times in 2014, tied for 4th most in the majors. In Foxborough, a little more within a week after seeing an exhibition season opener to their backups, the majority of Patriots starters won on Gillette Stadium Field Friday night against the Eagles. They defeat the Eagles 42-35 last night. Notre Dame wide receiver Tavares Daniels, he maintains his rights to his own papers and relayed that message to Notre Dame official in view this week, as source Costa Daniels said. Ryan Bros of the Detroit Lions was on the bubble when camp opened. Now he heads the Lions in receiving yards for 2 games. This is going to be a great development of biology across the board. They have found that like animals that plan to have a language of them. A researcher team at the Austrian National University has devised a way to make microsomes magnified 20 times more than usual. The Food and Drug Administration has approved a vaccine made by Genentech, a unit of Swiss drug maker, worked for a new use against late-stage cervical cancer. 7 indication of biotech drug with global sales of $6.25 billion last year. New Hampshire reported a high number of fake pot overdoses. Governor Maggie Hassan declared a state emergency after at least 44 people overdosed on a bubble gum flavor smack. Community organizer John Sam Maba stands outside the sick person zone while checking the list of people in the West Point neighborhood to be taken to Able Access Center on August 15, 2001 in Monrovia, Liberia. And let's take what is going on. Nothing new in the New England Alert. That's going to be it for the Women Distribution Channel News Noontime report on it's August 16, 2014 on a Saturday. PJ with me. Have a good day. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye with a good positive attitude. Bye-bye for now. Here. See you at 5.